Dragon Age Inquisition was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I spent time between episodes, maxing out and
You're
upgrading.
concerned.
The consequences of drinking from that well. Never mind.
I upgraded all of our potions to their max capabilities, even though I didn't need to, because I'm not using all of them. And I also talked to... I went by the Codex entry merchant in Orlais, and I picked up some Codex entries that I missed. Oops. But now we've got a couple of things to do here at the war table. Inflate Inquisition numbers. Inquisitor, with most of our forces still returning from the Temple of Mythal, it is important that our enemy not suspect the weakness of our current state. I could take some of the charges on patrol in Inquisition uniforms and create enough of a disturbance to give the enemy scouts the impression of a much larger Inquisition force. Lieutenant Corypheus Aclassi. Cullen says it's a good idea. We don't have the manpower to do much more at the moment. And Liliana says, my scouts have done similar work. They may even be able to ambush enemy forces. So we're going to use Liliana. To which she says... she doesn't say. Krem says it. My men lit extra campfires, marched with rattles on their boots, and used a few other tricks to inflate our apparent numbers. Thanks to Sister Liliana's scouts, we even took a small Venatori force by surprise. They were so busy counting our numbers, they didn't see the rest of the charges coming in behind them. The Venatori had a map. They were looking for something in the area. I passed it to Sister Liliana for perusal. Lieutenant Corypheus Aclassi. And... Inquisitor, the Venatori were using a map to search for something not far from us. A small team could find whatever they were looking for, whether it be a threat or something of possible value. Liliana says, if we do not think it too dangerous, my scouts could get in and out quickly. Cullen says, my soldiers can get to the destination on the map and strike down whatever threatens us there. I'm gonna use Cullen.
To work?
Scouts located the cache and the Venatori sought. It was long abandoned and had become home to several ancient demons, dispatched with great effort. Once it was done, however, the cache yielded treasures not seen in this world for ages. Liliana. And it's a sentinel staff. Nice. Meanwhile, the Arcanist and the Fade. A report in Arcanist Dagna's hand. An official request made officially. The Inquisitor has suffered exposure to the terrors of the Veil, and the energy of the Fade. To properly help him endure these forces, I need to understand them. I need samples, I need remnants, I need to see. If it pleases, I request the resources for a grand experiment to peer through the Veil, or as far as I can. It's an expensive investment, I know, but it's necessary and it's only fair. I need to see. I wrote that twice. It's important to me. Arcanist Dagna. Josephine says, remnants are easy enough. I shall pull the powers we have established in your wake. Hang on. Oh. There you go. Cullen says, I'll have the battlefield scoured for samples. That's as close as I would dare with her. And Liliana says, she'll have what she needs. I expect it would be difficult to keep it from her. The Arcanist and the Fade. Arcanist Dagna was supplied with remnants of exposures to the rifts and the Fade, and she has done something. It is perhaps best to contain her efforts to the Undercroft from now on. there was one more thing. Okay. I have to talk to Dagna first. And then it pops up. That's really irritating. I wish it would just show up. Hello, Dagna.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
You investigated the Fade?
What have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
I got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're weird. It's just weird. I said weird, right?
Yeah.
Answers, Dagna?
Lyrium and the Fade linked. But dwarves and Tranquil, not linked. But they work lyrium, so they are. Somehow.
Mm-hmm.
There's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall. And I thought all the thoughts.
You were really tall? Keep at it.
Keep investigating and let me know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache. And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it. Something strange for you, Inquisitor. You're used to that by now, right?
You investigated the
What
Fade?
have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
Lyrium and the Fade linked. But
Right.
dwarves and Tranquil, not linked.
Right.
But they work lyrium, so they are. Somehow.
Right.
There's something there. I was
Right.
face deep.
Uh-huh. Really tall?
And I thought all the thoughts.
You felt taller. How much taller?
Like mountain tall. Or I was the mountain. But I was
Titan!
I felt dizzy. You know what I remembered? Watching a shaper had carved the wall of memory, except big. Isn't that weird? Maybe there were fumes.
Thought all the thoughts?
What do you mean when you say, thought all the thoughts?
I don't know. As if for a moment I was around all my people. And my thought was all of theirs.
Your thoughts were their thoughts?
No, my thought was all of our thoughts. Like parts. Words are mush. Maybe that's what the stone feels like. Or we think it feels like. If we think it feels. Creepy.
Titan! What's the link with no link?
So Tranquil and dwarves are linked to lyrium, but also not linked?
Like the lyrium needs to flow, but if you're part of it, it takes you with it. So you can't be part of it. That makes me sad. I'm not sure why. It seems like we should be part of it. Whatever it is. Or maybe we're the ones who make it happen. Whatever it is. You know what's frustrating? Answers that aren't answers. Blah.
The spice must flow. Keep at it.
Keep investigating and let me know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache.
Uh-huh.
And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. Trust me, it was interesting. What can I do for you?
We'll talk later.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
I have to say, I had something to say and I forgot what it was. Literally, I have to say and I don't remember what it was. Dang it. That's very me. That's very me. Whee! see you. No. Okay. There it is. Dagna, mind your mentor.
Inquisitor, I have a request. A favor, really. A lot of people helped me get where I am today, and I've thanked them all except one, my father, Jannar. He didn't really help, exactly. Forbid is closer, but family is family. Just like lyrium can only be worked by those who can't dream the fate, I am the person I am today because my father shaped me and I still owe him for who I am. Trouble is, what I am is castless. I can't ever go back, and everything I've ever sent has been refused. So I was hoping I could put together a package and it could arrive in Orzammar with a little Inquisition flair. Something to wow the gates and maybe get my father to look at it. That would be ever so sweet of you, Arcanist Dagna. Josephine says, if Dagna wishes her father to know all that she has accomplished, send an entourage to match it. All of Orzammar will know. Liliana says, I suspect that it is less the gates and more the father that is the problem. Perhaps the package should simply appear in his smithy. He cannot deny it then. And we're gonna go with Cullen, who says, a simple notice that we are grateful she is here. If he is proud, that will be enough. If he is not, ceremony will only sour him further. To which Dagna's father received our simple declaration. I cannot call the reply warm, exactly. But that is not for me to say. Cullen. And a note from Dagna follows. Thank you, Inquisitor. While he remains disapproving, my father did wish me well. He sent the family crest. Unmounted, so it can't be worn. But it's more than I had. More than many who come to the surface have. Arcanist Dagna. And we get a sigil of the Chevalier. We're finally gonna unlock this. Minimum suggested... Yeah. Okay. Investigate the Frostback Basin. Minimum suggested level, 20. To Ambassador Josephine Montelier, thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working on in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. And Josephine says, the University of Orlais has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there's something worthwhile in the Frostback Basin, we should investigate. We've scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has the scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avar. This place is dangerous. Scout Harding. We're not gonna go there yet. But I wanted it unlocked. Because we might as well. Okay. We got this the chival of the Chevalier. Which is where I was going with that. Maybe I... need to be in my room for something? Oh, look at my bed. I'm kind of bummed I didn't change it out earlier. Or have the ability to. Okay. Yeah. We're at the end. I can change it up. Alright. Where's Morrigan? Okay. Whew, big yawn.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here.
Yeah? Okay, what's going on?
Morrigan chased after her son into the Eluvian. She was terrified.
Chasing her son?
She was chasing Keiran?
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will
Okay.
find help, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Eluvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Shit.
Morrigan!
Go back. I must find Keiran before it's too late.
Why would Keiran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Eluvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him.
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
We didn't say we weren't gonna. Honey. Honey. Okay. Okay. Oh. Really? Huh? Feels like I'm missing something.
him.
That's...
Mother!
Mother.
Now, isn't this a surprise?
A surprise family reunion?
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Keiran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
Be a good lad and restrain her.
Oh shit. Fuck.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
You are Mythal.
Huh? I guess. Hi?
You are. It's very nice to finally meet you.
You see, girl, those are manners, as you require a demonstration.
I require nothing from you but your death.
You tried that once
Fair.
already, and see how far it got you.
Morrigan, how can you lift him?
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
What do you mean?
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
She's inside you?
Then you carry Mythal inside you?
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend-given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I know who Flemeth is, or... See, like, he'd say both, but the elves need you.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
I need to understand.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I know who Flemeth is.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Asher Belanar, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says, long ago, you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
God, I really wish I could be as hot as she is. When I'm 60 billion years old. Am I your servant now?
So must I serve you now, because I drank from the well?
Is that how you see yourself? A servant? I have no commands for you. Not yet.
Then what is it you want?
One thing, and one thing
Imagine the kind of hell Morrigan would be
I have
in
to go now, Mother.
if she drank from the well.
No. I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Keiran instead.
Is Keiran special?
Wait, the way she talked about Keiran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Keiran. Neither of us do.
Why now?
If Keiran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Be thankful you did not drink. Imagine, bound to your dear mother for eternity.
But he's a kid. He's a baby.
Whatever else you think he is, Keiran is still a child.
And so much better behaved than his mother was at his age.
Keiran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Keiran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. As for you, Inquisitor, there is an ancient altar deep within a shaded wood. Go to it. Summon the dragon that is its guardian. Master it in combat, and it is yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
Oh. Hey.
Wait!
That worked out.
Are you all right, Keiran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
Oh, baby.
She wanted the old god's soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all?
Mm-hmm.
My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
What is this old god's soul?
So Keiran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Keiran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
You really had no idea.
You truly had no idea what she was.
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I should be thankful you drank from the well. Eternal servitude to Mother would not be my first choice.
You did the right thing.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me. And I cannot tell whether I passed. Mother said you must summon a dragon at an ancient altar. Do you know where that is?
I think so. It's a place dedicated to Mythal.
As no doubt is the guardian you must battle. Pray my mother has not led you astray, Inquisitor. She is not above doing so for her own amusement.
I'm kind of bummed you can't talk to Keiran. Because it's like, hey.
Mother must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
That's... or maybe far more.
Perhaps she's influenced more than just what happened at the temple.
With Corypheus, you mean?
He does have that elven orb.
Which he had to acquire somewhere. Yes, I see. It is hard to imagine her motivation for doing so. Then again, everything about her is hard to imagine. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Did Flemeth tell the truth?
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
What will you do now?
So what do you intend to do now?
Now, I will take Keiran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. You are her servant, but I am her daughter. I doubt she will let me slip completely from her clutches. Whatever happens, I wish you well in the coming battle, Inquisitor.
Tell me more about you.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
Never mind.
I leave you to the garden.
Of course.
I really do wish that I could just talk to Keiran. I think it would be neat. Okay. So that's... Here we go. Did I put away my dragon knife? Oh, dragon knife, oh, dragon knife. That's not it. Okay. No. It's balls. Yeah. Dragon knife. Okay.
seems to be nothing out here but wilderness.
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out. There it is.
I think it's really cool that she's like faceless but with wings and sick.
This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far, call to me and I will come, without mercy, without fear. I'm here, Flemeth, just as you told me. If I must master a dragon to fight Corypheus, then send it.
Oh, hey! Kind of tiny. Oh, that's not gonna help. Okay. I don't know, I like the way they did it in How to Train Your Dragon better. That's just me.
And now it flies off, just like that.
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
All you need now is Corypheus and bam! Dragon fight.
So, I found that I still have something left to do in, still have something left to do in the Descent DLC. It's very important, absolutely vital. I can't believe I forgot.
I mean, to be fair, it's not precisely marked. Can't get into the wellspring anymore. Okay. I have to go this way. Last mission in this game, which is why I'm doing something completely different. I just level up and not realize it? Great. Okay. That, which... Nope. this is where I need to be.
Words are carved into the stone. Only those who believe may cross. Subtle. Glad that worked. The alternative would have been messy.
Yeah, it would have been fine. Wait. Nuts?
An altar for offerings.
Remember we got that big old wheel of cheese and the older the better? Oh!
Well, shit.
Are you putting me on trial? I'm feeling very judged.
The Nug King. A hot debate among Nug admirers is whether the king in Paragon Ebrian's songs was royalty of some kind or merely an especially magnificent species of specimen of the breed. Every year, scholars, bards, and rodent enthusiasts bring offerings of cheese to the deep roads, hoping for a glimpse of the Nug King, who remains elusive. I needed to do that. I've never done it before. I've never seen that cutscene. I always forget about it. Oh, that was great. We needed that. Okay. With that, we're done with the main game and, well, not exactly, but the main game plus the Descent DLC. Or at least we will be when we do next time. Doom upon all the world. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.